And now that everything's perfect. Welcome to Shakaama Live Show with your host, Shakaama. We're here on election night of Alabama. I want to first iterate that I am not Republican. I am not Democrat. I hold no views whatsoever on either count. So I'm not for or against anybody. Put that there. So don't come at me, bro. I'm trying to arrange it so that everything is okay. Right there. Okay, I'd appreciate any Alabamans to speak up. I have some breaking news about the election. Oh. Oh, I should keep that in. I don't know. Let's just here, do this. Boom. Problem solved. You sit down. Sit down. Be humble. All right. There. Oh. Hi. Oh. That's why I'm not a basketball player. Okay. So, apparently there are some censorship issues going on. I'm trying to overcome them on my channel. It seems that I am almost powerless, which is a very terrible thing. Is this? What's this? Okay. How about we do this? That's awesome. That's awesome. All right. And how's the stream look? Now, let's go back to the back to my roots. Come on, mouse pad, work for me. Go gadget mouse pad. Come on, mouse pad. Ugh. There we go. Get under there. That's there. I should be live streaming somewhere. Hi guys. I'm still trying to set up here. That's over there. What about... Does it say I'm live streaming somewhere? Okay. Let's see, can I... No chatting yet. Okay. That's great. That's fantastic. No chatty. Okay. I'm trying to pop on camera so that you all can still see me. What is that? I'm sorry. I need to be more professional. So I'm finally over my sickness, as you can see, if you're a subscriber of mine. And I believe at this point only subscribers can actually see me. I don't think the general public is even able to see this channel. Oh, that needs to be thrown away anyway. So, nothing. My bot is chatting. Oh, here we go. All right. Now, sorry. I'm back. And I look like a gray man on the screen. But I look perfect on my camera. It's just, I guess, YouTube. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Shakaama Live Show. We're doing a live stream here of the Alabama election night. It seems that John Jones, who? It seems that who? Who did what? I have it somewhere. Hold on. I got it somewhere. Somewhere. Can't see my pizza. Thank you for liking the stream, everybody. If you could give me a thumbs up right now. Somebody said something. I look fine. Well. Can I see that on here now? Yeah, there we go. If everybody could give me a thumbs up. Thank you, whoever just thumbs me up. So, here's the deal. Here's the breaking news. Here's the smashing news. So, Roy Moore did not concede the election. That means he did not give up Doug Jones to Doug Jones, right? So Roy Moore is the Republican. Doug Jones is over here. Because I'm doing a political live stream, you all have my permission to ask political questions here. I don't know why people are leaving. I mean, so Roy Moore is the Republican. Doug Jones is over here. I'm not Republican. I'm not Democrat. Just for your information, I have no dog in this fight. However, I've been keeping tabs on this election and this vote. Now, here's the problem. All of my information said that Roy Moore was going to win hands down by a factor of 2-1. By a factor of 2-1, Roy Moore was supposed to win. And we're not talking about these polls were taken weeks ago. We're talking about polls were taken hours ago. I would say within the last 12 hours, you know, everything is done by polls. Polling. And so the particular people who were trying to poll for Roy Moore's campaign wanted to get an accurate poll. And so by a factor of 2-1, Roy Moore was supposed to win over Doug Jones, who literally nobody knew his name until recently, because the battle was between Roy Moore and the other Republican candidate, who all of a sudden I have completely lost memory of his name. I apologize to him and his campaign. I'm saying I apologize because I'm nobody's fan. I'm not in favor of anybody. Nobody. I don't live in Alabama. None of this affects me. Now, if he was polling at such a high rate, and then we have the mainstream media come in with their polls and they're saying, oh, he's only up by 2%. That's not what the polls that I saw said about this particular campaign, election, vote. One of those. Let's go over it. Trump won Alabama by a factor of 1 million votes to Hillary's 700,000 votes. That's pretty egregious, right? Hold on. Jeff Sessions, won his seat and his election by a factor of, you guessed it, 1 million and something votes versus his Democratic opponent who had 700,000 votes. Now, in this particular election, they were saying that Roy Moore was going to have something like 1.2 million votes to a projected vote for the Democrat Doug Jones at 600,000 or so. They were saying it was going to be that lopsided. Then it comes out in the election that taken tonight, before they, when they called it, that it was something like 670,000 to Roy Moore's 650,000. So something really smells. No, just one person chatting. It's a. I'm not really reporting. I'm doing a live stream. You are a-okay to ask questions. You can pause me and go off topic if you want to. I'm just reporting this to make sure that we get this on the live stream recording. So now Roy Moore has not conceded. Hold your horses. Secretary of State of Alabama called Roy Moore's team and said, because the vote was so close by a factor of 0.5%, state law requires that an investigation immediately take place, and if it is in fact that close, it's mandated that a recount be held for this election. Now, political pundits are saying the election in Alabama is done by electronic ballot, right? And the printout, which is paper, comes from that electronic ballot. Now, they're saying, and we're not trying to do conspiracy or nothing here. However, given the polling, and I don't know if you know, if you are not political, you don't know. Politics is all done by polling. Polling. Trump wakes up to polls, eats breakfast with polls, eats lunch with polls, eats dinner with polls, goes to bed with polls. All day long, poll. Please give me a thumbs up on the live stream. Welcome back. I don't know if people are coming in and out. I keep seeing people. So, if Trump has 4 or 5 polls during the day, this is every day. This is what people. Thank you for the thumbs up. You have my permission to chat, and you have my permission to ask any questions that you would like. Since we're doing a political live stream, you can ask any political questions now. When I'm doing my little gaming live streams, I hope that you only ask gaming thing. Now, YouTube asked me, do I want to censor your chat? I said no, but I do have a robot that is already in the chat that will censor really crazy comments. But you have my complete permission to comment. And I unbanned a whole bunch of people. So now we will see a whole bunch of people who probably are mad at me to say stuff. No, I don't even know. So anyway, polling. Trump, polls all day long. Obama, polls all day long. Right? We come to this Alabama election. Polls. What? What? I don't understand that. I don't understand that comment. Duke. I have a cousin named Sir Lawrence. Sir Lawrence. S-I-R as his name. First name Sir. Is that wackadoodle? That's wackadoodle. I don't know what's going on with the hat. What is this? This hat is my pride and joy. I live in a desert. I literally opened the door today and there's dirt piled up on my... I am crazy with this stupid desert. I never had this until I moved to this stupid desert. And now, me and the neighbors and I get together and we complain. Oh, I dust. Like, within hours, it's dusty again. Same here. Oh, somebody said something. Oh, that's my bot. Hi, bot. How you doing? Uh, if you haven't, give me a thumbs up. Thank you for that. So polling. So the polling had Roy Moore to beat this guy by a factor of 2 to 1. It was going to come out. All of a sudden, the Democrat, who's not the darling of Alabama, beats him. So the Secretary of State of Alabama called both parties and said the election is too close. The law of Alabama mandates that there's an investigation that takes place immediately. If it is in fact found to be that close, then a recount is made. Now, the election in Alabama is done by electronic vote. Then the tally is printed out as a paper printout, and they simply read the printout. Now, so now we are going back to that whole election scare before the Trump Hillary vote, wherein we were talking about Diebold. I believe that's the company. Where is this thing coming from? When I turned, it should die down. I turned, it's going to be like 0 degrees in here. If I keep streaming for an hour, it's going to be like 0 degrees. It's going to be terrible. Diebold, I believe, is the electronic. Oh, somebody say something. Ooh! Which party election are we talking about? Just tuned in. The election tonight. The vote was cast. So tonight it said that the Democrat was won, but he only won by 0.5%. And I believe the Alabama law is if it's as close as, I believe, something like 2% or 3%, even 5%, they'll have to do an investigation. If it's that close, they will do a recount. And the recount will be of the electronic votes. They'll go and see, in fact, was there only 600 and something thousand Republican votes? I'm not Republican. I'm not Democrat. I have no sides. I don't care about anybody. I simply want to get the truth out to people. So, he was polling. He was projected to get about 1.2 million votes. It came out the Democrat got 670,000 votes, and he got 650,000 votes, which comes out to a factor of something like 0.5%. If you count all, I'm not being precise on my numbers, but the precise numbers come out to 0.5%, which is way close, way too close. And the not only the Republicans, but the conservative news outlets are saying, whoa, that is not what the polls said. And we took really good polls, really like truthful polls, and not the whole Hillary. And I said, the polls that I looked at, Hillary was not going to, I already knew Hillary was not going to win months before the election. So CNN coming out with Hillary is ahead by 4%. I was like, no, that is not. But they were fooling themselves. They were polling in Democratic areas, asking, and I believe what they were doing was trying to make the news, and it turned out that it was a terrible idea to make the news. Thank you all for the likes. If you haven't liked the stream, please like the stream. I hope I'm thinking that if you thumbs up the stream, that more people can see it. The robot's job is to limit, and I'm on some sort of list. I've asked YouTube to whitelist me. I'm probably one of the most innocent YouTubers on YouTube, and now you all have made me self-conscious about my hat. What's wrong with my hat? Nobody mentioned that. Is it dust? What's going on here? Oh, there we go. Let me do like my mom does. Nobody mentioned that I got a shave. I actually had a friend shave me today. So he cut my beard and he shaved me. He kept like manhandling. I was like, okay, you don't have to be... I get it's awkward for you, but please don't manhandle me before I get up and smack you into oblivion. Because I'm 6'2", 240, grade A. No, okay, so about the election. Well, I'm going to tell you, brother. Let's talk about the election. So Roy Moore has not conceded. What happened? What was that? What happened? Roy Moore has not conceded. He did not concede, although Trump did call the Democrat and say congratulations. Roy Moore himself has not conceded, and the Secretary of State of Alabama called both parties and said, nope, this election is way too close. By law, we have to investigate the election. And if it's really as close as it says it is, they're still counting, right? If it's as close as it says it is, it's mandated to do a recount. Now, they're saying that the projection is that all of that will take weeks. So we may not find out the result of this for weeks. And then if the investigation comes out like I think the investigation comes out, we could see some major lawsuits. I don't think anything criminal will come out of this, but wouldn't that be fantastic? I'm wishing ill on people, but wouldn't that be interesting if somebody actually took the time to actually try and indict somebody for something that's inappropriate, something as important as an election. I think elections are important. Your votes are important, and I encourage all of you Democrats and Republicans to vote. I don't know if there's any libertarians watching me. There's all of it says 5. Are there actually 5? Yep, 5. Oh, I got a downvote. Who downvoted my stream? What do I have to do with Alabama? I have nothing to do with Alabama. I'm not from Alabama. Have I been through Alabama? Arkansas, Louisiana, Florida, Texas, Georgia, Mississippi. None of the Carolinas. That's it. I was never in Alabama. So that scratches off the 48 contiguous states minus Alabama. So 47. Have I been to Washington? I don't know if I've been to. I don't think I've been to Washington. Never been to Idaho, nor the Dakotas. But I've been through everything else. And when I say through, probably I've stayed in everywhere, at the very least, two days to a week. I want to say every state. I'm traveled all over the country and the world. I never been to Asia though. That was the one continent I never set foot on. Or Australia. I mean, who wants to go to Australia? So, breaking news. Secretary of State called the campaign of Roy Moore and Doug Jones and said, you can't call the election. State law says when it's this close, we have to do an investigation to see if it really is this close, because they're still counting these last votes that are coming in. I know they called the election, but who was it? MSNBC called the election. But the state has not called the election. They're still counting votes. And they said if the election is as close as it seems to be, it is mandated that they will do a recount. Alabama runs on electronic votes. It printed out a paper total tally, and the Democrat was at 670,000 votes. the Republican was at 650,000 votes. Now, the polls all indicated that he would get 1.2 million votes, that the Republican would soundly beat the Democrat. And so this is not only an upset, it seems improbable. Like as if this did not happen, that there's something going on. Please thumbs up the live stream if you haven't already. I'm in the corner of my house. You have no idea how I'm doing this live stream. My neighbor has allowed me, everything has been turned off except for the electricity, which any day now. Please donate if you possibly can for Christmas. Patreon.com/Shakaama. Patreon, patreon.com/Shakaama. $15 for Christmas. That'd be fantastic. Okay, so the vote in Alabama is by electronic tally. It prints out a paper tally total, and it said that the Democrat won by a factor of 0.5%. Well, 0.5% is way too close to call an election. The state law says that there must be an investigation to see if it's that close. If it is, in fact, 1% or 2%, something like that. If it's even 1% or 2%, it is mandated that they do a recount. Now, they are thinking, all of the political pundits on the right, of course, and people who are journalists, the international the national journalists like Fox News, were also saying this does not seem right because the polling does not show that this should have happened. Not even close to this. Any of you from that area care? You live in Australia? I guess you would, because you're up at this hour. You can talk to me. I know this is a one-sided thing. You can talk to me. Just to give you some backstory again, Trump won Alabama 1 million votes to Hillary's 700,000 votes. Jeff Sessions won Alabama, and when he went up for his seat, 1 million something votes to the Democrats' 700,000 votes. Pretty consistent, right? So they were projecting that Roy Moore was going to win Alabama by 1.2 million to the Democrat Doug Jones 600,000. So he was going to beat him by a factor of 2-1. So this vote seems suspicious. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying, Vern? Very suspicious. So we're going to see in the weeks to come how this all pans out. We can only hope for something juicy like they WikiLeaks prints out something and says that, we found the smoking gun. Yes, and then Ghost, either Ghost is following me, or they're also in my neighbor's house. She was talking about ghosts. She had ghosts in her house. A neighbor down the street said there's spirits everywhere. And I was saving this for a video, but should I talk about this? I have a neighbor who says that she is a bruja. You know what a bruja is? Any of you? Any of you know what bruja means? Like I'm saying, I'm being neutral in this. I'm not a Republican. I'm not a what do you call it? I'm not a liberal. What do you call it? Democrat. Yes. Shoot it with mana. I can't be wasting my mana like that. You mean you want me to shoot the hold on. Let me get classy on you all. What's your poopish? What's your poopish? What's your poopish? You can sit, sit, sit. You're doing good. You're doing fine. Do your dance, do your dance, do your dance right. You ugly. You're your daddy's son. So, yes, she said that she's a bruja, and she said I was bad for making videos about brujas, and I was like, it was just a fictional video. Don't do anything. I said, she said, well, what did you say? I said, well, you all have certain groups who don't believe what you believe, and you have certain other groups who believe stuff that, in my experience, belongs to, I just realized she's friends with, where are you going? Where are you going? Anyway. Oh. Hey, come here. Where do you think you're going? Am I keeping you up? Am I keeping you up? Because you didn't get enough sleep the other 16 hours in the day. Sit down. 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 Go sit. Go. You. What are you doing? Okay, I don't know what's going on. Thank you all for joining me. If you just joined, give me a thumbs up. Brothers and sisters, look at my skin, and I moisturize my skin. Got me, oh, I see the shadow. Oh, look at that. I don't look a day over 32. There we go. 7-7. Now we just need another 7 somewhere. Oh, and he left. Oh. Eeyore. Does green tea have caffeine in it? It is making me feel rather jolly. And I shouldn't be feeling jolly because if you all knew my situation, let me tell you, it is not good. Okay, questions? Questions from the people? Questions from the people, that is good. And I put some raw honey in it with green tea. Somebody said something. Tell us what? My situation? Oh. So I'm streaming on my phone and technology. Let me tell you. First of all, let me tell you this. This is the genius of Shakaama. So Shakaama, about, 2 years ago? Yeah, about 2 years ago. He saves his little pennies, and he says, I'm going to get me one of them Samsung Galaxy Notes. Because Shakaama is not a little tiny person. Shakaama is a big, huge, giant human who walks around and feels like he's walking among the Lilliputians because, oh my God, everybody is 5 foot something. So, I study up and I say, I'm going to get me one of them Samsung Galaxy Note 4s. Okay, Samsung Galaxy Note 4. Why? Because it has you can replace the battery with some mega battery, and so your phone will last for a week, right? With no you've been shadow banned. Yes, I think Trump will win again. Who are they going to put against Trump? Tell me. We get. You get to see it. Well, what was I talking about? Okay, so I save my little pennies and I go pay cash for my phone, right? They say we could put it on your tab. I say, what's the difference in cost? It's no difference. We're not going to charge you interest. We'll just put it on your tab. And every month we just charge you a little bit of it, and there you go. And then what's going on? What's going on? What is going on? How did the thumbs... Hello, hello, can you hear me? 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 Heal. Okay, all right. Here we go again. This is my connection, because this connection that I'm on right now, it's delicious. It is fantastic. Somebody turn their thumbs up to a thumbs down. That's just wrong. Okay. Okay. What was I talking about? We could talk about anything. Y'all got me now. We could talk about anything. If you keep me here, I will stay here. Cause I telling you about my phone. So I said no. I'm gonna pay cash for this phone. Can you hear me? Okay. I said, no, I'm going to pay cash for this phone. So I paid cash for the phone. Well, one thing led to another, and couldn't pay for the phone anymore. Thank God I paid cash for the phone, right? Because now this is my phone. They can't like really touch the phone, but they could touch the service. Well, the way technology is these days, you know what I'm saying? Technology allows you to, why don't I just move this instead of hitting it, you know? That'd be like, what, smart? And nobody's ever accused me of being smart, you know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? Oh, it got darker. I wanna... What's up with American... Are we back? Are we back? Are we back? Are we back? Come on! It's going in and out, right? Are y'all here? Can y'all see me? Can I... What if I turn it... Agree what? Agree what? What did you agree with? I need to live stream from Starbucks? I don't think this particular area has Starbucks. If you know what I mean, you know what I'm saying? There's fireworks being heard throughout the land in this particular area every night. And by fireworks, I don't mean fireworks. Every time I go, I hear, yeah. I don't listen to rap, so I don't know this rap stuff. So, you see, y'all would have so much fun if, like, y'all lived in the West Coast. I'm afraid to give out, you know. Okay, so I already said Vegas anyway. If y'all lived in Vegas, we could hook up, party, hang out, talk about stuff. Let me tell you, my little uneducated crowd that I live around here, they love talking to me. Some of them love proving me wrong, although they don't have the facts. You know, you don't have the facts, Sway. You ain't got the answer. You don't know where I live. You can't know where I live because I move every like 6 months. And the post office is trying to keep up with me, and they say, you know, you need to slow it down, sir, because we need to get your proper ad. And Google, it keeps... Which, I live in Summerland. Summerland? I do not live in no Summerland. Let me tell you. All right. Anybody want me to redress The election. Anybody want me to redress the elections? Please give me a thumbs up. Thumbs up. Thumbs up. Yeah, yeah. Rah, rah. I've been watching trap music dancing all night. I'll behave. Okay, about the election. Roy Moore did not concede the election, and somebody left. They were like, "You can't dance. I'm leaving." Well, I never. What's his name? T.O. and I.O. They can't even sing. They're making millions. Can't even sing. How's that possible? I'm giving out primo information how to make $1 million. I can't even make $100 on YouTube anymore. What's up with that? Okay, I'm exaggerating, but not by much. But I can do this. I can't do. Oh my God. Anyway, I'm so glad you all can't see the lower half of my body. Okay. Dear YouTube, stop it. Oh, come on. What? Stop it. Just stop it. Get some help. Stop it. Why are you here? You're going to join the army and not go to university. You can't say that in front of me, sir. Because I am going to persuade you to do neither one. If you live in Australia, I'm going to insist that you move to Northern Australia, get you a job up there, and make about a cool $200,000 a year. 200,000, yeah. 200 ASD. AD, no. Australian dollar, AUSD, or whatever. Australian dollars, 200,000, okay? What's the news? Here is the news. Coming to you every hour on the hour. Roy Moore did not concede the election in Alabama because he was supposed to have like 1.2 million votes. And the tally came out to be the Democrat had 670,000 votes. The Republican, Roy Moore, came out to have 650,000 votes. That goes against all the polls that were taken, and it goes against my information, and my information is infallible. So I knew something was up. But wait a minute. The Secretary of State of Alabama called Roy Moore, and Doug Jones has said, not so fast. Alabama state law says if the election is this close, we have an investigation. If it turns out that it is, in fact, that close because they are still tallying. Oh, we're back. If, in fact, the election is as close because they're still counting the votes, they are mandated to actually do a recount of the entire election. Now, Alabama is on a electronic voting system, and it prints up a paper tally of all of the votes. The conservative news outlets are saying that they were expecting another 600,000 votes in the election, period. And that the fact that there weren't smells fishy. Is Alabama coastal at all? I was going to say, where's my phone? I'm looking at my phone. So there you have it. Seems like some fishy stuff going on in Alabama. Any of you all from Alabama? You know, I should have this the electronic vote system isn't good, not at all. Now, they said during the Obama election, let's go way back. During the Obama election, there was a guy who came forward to say the Diebold electronic voting machine is very susceptible to hacking, and that he could literally walk up to a machine and completely change everything on the machine about the vote. Everything. Everything from the people's names, their date of births, the actual vote, stuff about the vote, and everything that you could possibly dream up. He confessed to this. The committee did absolutely nothing with his testimony, and he worked on the machine itself. Yeah, exactly. Your late mom? Oh, sorry to hear that. How old are you? Please, if you just came in, please give me a thumbs up on the live stream. I will be answering any and all questions right now. What is Bitcoin going to do? Bitcoin is going to come and it's going to eclipse. You're holding to your hats. Oh, you haven't asked me that, so you all don't want to know. But Bitcoin isn't the news right now. The news is something else. You heard it here first. What's going on? Oh, you're 50. Okay. Oh, no, I'm thinking you're like 18 or something. I wish all of my subscribers were 18. Or better yet, 16. That would be perfect. They're old enough to understand what I'm talking about, but young enough not to have bills. So they can sit and watch and bask in the glory that is Shakaama. My neighbor thought this was my hair. I was like, it's a hat. What do you... Good morning, sir. Working my demos, cuz. Can somebody translate that for me? I'm not trying to make fun. It's me. I didn't grow up in the United States. My English is not so good. I don't want to produce trash. What am I producing? What? I don't want to produce trash. What are you talking about, sir? You're speaking in riddles. I need some water. Y'all know I don't drink water, right? I'm drinking this because it has a hint of honey in it. Okay, what do we say? Please thumbs up. You speak well, my man. Oh, thank you. Where did you grow up, sir? I grew up in. Ready? You got your pen and paper out there? Peru. Ghana, Africa. Guinea, Africa. Morocco, Africa. France. Martinique, which is in the Caribbean. Where the French people and the African people had nothing better to do than to, a mix. And so you'll get the very lovely caramel-colored beauties with the long, wavy, curly hair. And if you swing that way, the men all walk around in long dreadlocks down to their waist, too. So there's that. And there's nude beaches everywhere that the French love to go to, which was our beach, my beach next to my house. So I would go walked to the beach from my house, and there was nude, fat, French old people. So I would end up laughing, and my mother would be like, come on here, boy. Let's get out of here before you get us in trouble. There we go. What happened? No, Alex Jones is... What happened? What? People have been saying that Ben Shapiro is the leader of the conservative millennial movement. Do you agree? No. No. And so, I went to law school. I don't agree with a lot of his legal assessments. His quote-unquote legal assessments are nothing more. He's not conservative at all. Who says he's conservative? He is very pro-Israel. So in being very pro-Israel, he has a lot of left-leaning viewpoints. A lot of his legal assessments are then colored with those viewpoints. I don't believe he's conservative at all, not even close. Can he talk to conservatives? Yes. Can he talk to liberals? Yes. I don't agree almost with any of his... I don't, but I think he's more establishment than anything else. I don't think he's libertarian. And that's my opinion. That is just one man's opinion. I am gorgeous. Look. Bask in the very moisturized and hydrated, clean. Well, he didn't go. I kept telling him, you cannot shave up. Pro tip to all the white people out there. If you ever happen to shave a black man, always shave top down, top down, top down, top down. Right? This kid kept trying to... Well, he's not a kid. He's 30. Which we're almost the same age there. This guy kept trying to go... He says, but you get a closer shave. I said, you are going to see me look like one of those lizard people with bumps all over my face if you keep doing that. Thank you all for showing up and coming to the live stream. If you keep asking questions, I will stay. If you want me to reiterate the breaking news about the Alabama election, I will do that too. So do not hesitate to talk. Can we talk? They take an oath to support Israel? No, Obama came around. Remember, Obama spoke at the Israel Association? Whatever it is. It's the group that's pro-Israel that heavily donates to politics. And I mean heavily. And I mean heavily. And I mean heavily. Do you get the drift that I'm trying to drift to you? I'm trying to send you the aircraft carrier to you with the sarcasm dripping in my voice. You know what I'm saying? My eyes have cleared up. It must be this tea. I mean, this tea is working wonders. I should get a stand, or I could clean my kitchen. Who wants to clean a kitchen? I mean, come on, people now. What I could do is not clean the kitchen. This live stream is kicking though. I've been on here for about an hour, about a week ago. About a week ago. Check it out. By the way, I can't rap. If you hear me starting a rap, do not get excited. It's going to end in about 2 seconds. Oh, why did I put that there? I ain't got good sense. I ain't got, so what did I do? Oh, of course. I need to get into this cordless movement. This is not going to work. This is not going to work. This is going to fall off here, and I'm gonna be I wanna dance in the light. I wanna rock your body. Oh, okay. So we cannot say anybody's religion. Okay, got it. But buy it, play it, own it, stop it. Technologic. Oh, I'm sorry. You actually asked the question. Let me get to the question instead of tripping off your name. Okay. Trump recognizing the Capitol is nothing more than what the actual Capitol is supposed to be. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? No, I know a funny story about that. I was living in Morocco, Africa, and my dear mother decided to take a trip to Israel without me. So she went to Israel without me and left me in Morocco by my. First of all, let me tell you just how terrible that was. I didn't live in Morocco. I came to visit her in Morocco. While I was there, she left me in Morocco. I didn't know a soul in Morocco. That doesn't make any sense. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm in between my Italian speaking with the hands. You know? You capito? You capiche? Why you have on a winter hat in your home? Because I turn off the heater so I can talk to you all and not have any interruption. So what I should be doing is bundled up in a coat. In about an hour, it's going to be about 0 degrees in here. You all can't see it because I'm taking it off the screen. There is a hole for ventilation in my house next to the stove to let any sort of, smoke go out. Well, that's fantastic in the summer when you're cooking. You get the smoke come out and it goes shoop, sucks it out of there, But in the wintertime, that hole is in my house. And although it's closed, it's still a hole in my house. Next question. Do I consider myself a Moor? No, I'm Bantu. Doesn't sound like your mom likes you that much. You are an astute person. And I haven't even told you the story of that person. I have my ringtone for her is Foghorn Leghorn, where he comes on and goes, "Oh, that woman! All she does is blah blah blah." I'm very supportive of. Okay, where are you streaming from, sir? I'm located in the city of Las Vegas. I'm located in my house, and I'm located in the corner of my house closest to the Wi-Fi of my neighbor, because my phone has gone out and my internet has gone out. Thank you, YouTube. Have y'all seen the y'all should take a look at my channel if you're not subscribers, and take a look at the number of views that I'm getting. Now, let me caution you, let me tell you a tale. The number of views that are artificial. Are we back? Are we back? What was this? What's this? What's this? What am I looking at? What is it? What am I seeing? What is that? That's a shadow, and that... What am I seeing? Do y'all see that? There's a black thing on the screen where my hand is. On the camera. What is it? What's on my screen? What is that? When I tell you I got ghosts, I got ghosts. Do you see me put my hand through whatever that is? I ain't even gonna... No, I don't own a cat. I don't... This looks... What is... should I even mess with it? I don't know what it is. I am telling you, in real life, there is nothing in this area. There's this thing that I have my mouse pad on. All of that is empty. All of this over here, all empty. Empty. All right, whatever. It's listening to me. I keep telling you all that I got ghosts and stuff, and y'all don't believe me. Invited to sit next to me. Are you out of Europe? Okay, y'all going crazy. Please thumbs up the stream. I don't know why people are thumbing down their stream. I mean, have I said anything not perfect? Well, this is a good camera on this end. So my picture, from my point of view, is perfect. I'm looking at YouTube and it is horrible. Terrible. Have I witnessed a UFO? I'm telling you all, please donate. Patreon.com/Shakaama. I see things all the time. My neighbor and I were walking, and there were two lights, and they were just sitting there. And I said, look at that. I said, that's not a plane. They were just sitting there, and then the second one, okay, let me hold my, so this one was just there, and the second one just was there, and then it moved off, and then it disappeared. Then it came back, then it blinked out. Then it came, I was like, see, this is why I need a better camera, but these people won't donate to me so I can show them the stuff that they are missing. And that one night I tried to film it, I don't have it. I didn't have it. And now I'm in Vegas. The sky is completely clear. Not a cloud anywhere. Stuff blinks out all the time. You thought my channel is mostly informative? Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you all for the thumbs up. If you have not thumbs up the stream, please thumbs it up. Thank you so much. I I was trying to get into YouTube. I mean, I don't know. That's not it. No. Whatever. What did you see come around you when you were asleep? You know what? I better not even. That's why I got a dog. And that when I start hearing sounds in my house, I go get the dog from outside, bring him in there. If I hear something in the room, I bite the bullet and let him sleep on top of the bed with me, which I'm not accustomed to. I don't believe in that sort of stuff. But I'm all like, if something's gonna come up on this bed and get me, it's gonna, he's gonna at least warn me or something, wake me up. Show you the dog. That's really difficult to write about. Where are you? That's really difficult to write about now. You're getting creeped out. Yeah, I'm not big on. Oh, here we go again. Is Wi-Fi go in and out? I don't know. I don't know how Wi-Fi really works. I'm slowly getting him to react to noises. We get this mouse is avoiding this very perfect trap. Uh, the next door neighbor caught one mouse with the trap. Then they gave it to me. I don't know if is there a smell on the trap that the mouse is avoiding. But I put the peanut butter in the trap. I did not do the cheese. Maybe I should get some cheese from her and put that in the trap. But now the mouses, I hear it all in the ceiling and the wall. I mean, and then so Anubis is like, "What is that?" And I'm like, "Yeah, there you go. That's it. Pay attention to that noise." And I make little scratching sounds myself to. I like retarded, don't the feed is breaking up. Is it better now? Is it better now? What color is my mana? I never shoot my mana, so I don't know what color it is. Probably purple. You can inverse and command all the bad entities to disappear or leave your house. Let the good ones stay. I don't know which one is good, which one is bad. I'm not talking to it because I have a knack that I can actually hear them, and I pretend like I don't hear them. So I want to make sure that they have nothing to communicate with me because they keep you up once they find out this guy can talk to us, like in that movie with Robin Williams, or was it Robin Williams or somebody. Once they found out that guy could talk to them, they would not leave him alone, and he was annoyed. And he moved to New York, and he pretended he could. And then finally, he said, "Okay, what's the deal? Why is there? First of all, why is there so many of you all running?" It's because we were drawn to this area. Apparently, you can talk to us. So I don't talk to nothing. Do I have a cat? I do not have a cat. The next door neighbor has a cat. Next door neighbor's cat apparently works for her. I brought the cat in here, and he did absolutely nothing. I can ask them to leave my house. Y'all trying to get me to do some sort of what is that Constantine thing? Is Constantine the TV show still on? I like that show, although I didn't like how they portray the Haitians. I thought you know Hollywood always portrays Haitians as being whatever. It was canceled. Ah. If you're just joining me, please thumbs up the live stream. You can ask anything and everything. I'm a pretty interesting person. I've had experiences that most people would probably be afraid of. I was kidnapped several times in my life. I lived in Africa. I've lived through a lot of these things that you hear in the news. Please thumbs up the live stream. If you want to hear about the election, I will talk about the election. Tell them to go to the light. Okay, all entities in my house go to the light. You are dead. And don't bother me don't bother me anymore. Yes, I can hear you. Go to the light. Go. You're dead. You're done here. I'm not going to take care of your problems. Don't talk to me. Don't leave me alone. All right, go. I asked you all, did you all want to see me do the haunted in Las Vegas? And nobody even watched the video. I was like, I thought it was a fantastic thing. I was setting up with people to go around the haunted Las Vegas tour behind the scenes to go after the tour and actually talk to the people, but nobody even watched the stream. And I marketed that one very heavily, and I don't understand why people just people come to my channel and be like, oh, well, that's interesting. Oh, okay, bye. What? I don't get it. What what could possibly be more interesting than having a real live ghost hunter who's really a ghost hunter? I don't know if I buy those machines. Although I did look at some of the machines that said that they would detect the heat stuff and get the goggles that detect the what is under my fingernail. What was that? Oh, okay. Maybe they want to protect you. I get that all the time. I have a guardian. I'm not going to say the A word. I have a guardian already. This guardian has seen me through several accidents, protecting me from that. And yeah, so I don't need anything else. This he or she or it or whatever stops me from, going to the light. Stop has protected me in several situations that were quite deadly. So I don't need any other entities around me. You didn't get notified of the ghost hunt. Is everybody not getting notified? How many of y'all are on the notification? First of all, before I even ask the question, are you capable, if you get a notification, to actually click on the video? Because that's the problem. The robot now is now super strict. The reason that the channel with millions of people are way still successful real. YouTube stops. YouTube stream. Okay, so here's the deal. The new robot, they've been ramping it up, ramping up to control the information, right? That's the ultimate goal. Control the information. So if you are not probably completely unemployed, no matter your age, completely on YouTube all the time, get a notification from my channel and can click on it immediately, you're useless to the channel because of the robot that is in play now. They are trying to control the stream of information. You can overcome that if I have like 100 people who are unemployed and who are on YouTube all day, all night, all over the world. Now, I have an international audience, so the robot has literally have to jump over hurdles to quash my information, to quash my channel. But it has done a fantastic job. I don't think what you all have seen what's going on behind the scenes. It has done a fantastic job of destroying the channel. And here's what's crazy. When I dispute all the demonetizations, the YouTube partners go in and erase the demonetization and monetize myself. But then it's too late because everything that the robot has done is still on there. So it'll go 70 views and stop the views. So unless I have 100 people ready to go, get that notification, click on the thing, click like, leave a comment, share the video. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Does not matter. So the people who are 50, 40 at work, 30 at work, you're not going to get a notification. Doesn't matter if you do, because you're not going to do what the robot wants. They want young fans. This is why they keep saying, we want family friendly. What does that mean? They want young, super young people on YouTube. Why? Because they can watch those advertisements all day long. That's why I did the Baby Hazel videos, to see if I could tap into that market. But I have to overcome the robot. I can't overcome the robot because if I do a Baby Hazel video, the first 100 people that the video goes to with the notifications, they're 50 years old. And they're going to go, ooh, what's this trash? I'm not watching this. You all don't work with me? I'm going to tell you. Okay. I'm breaking up. Seems about right. When I'm talking about nothing, it seems perfect. You know what I'm saying, Bern? Okay. So unless you are 16 years old, it doesn't even matter. Unless I could live stream and overcome the robot like this. If you have not clicked on the thumbs up, it's not a like button. Like is Facebook. This is simply a thumbs up. The thumbs up is not your agreement to stay with Shakaama through life and marry him. It's simply to acknowledge, yeah, I watched the video. That's it. Anytime you hear me say thumbs up the video, just simply click on the thumbs up. All it means is you watch the video. That's all it means. Nobody's going to track you. And if you thumbs up enough videos, you then get on the notification squad anyway. You see how that works? So if you want to be notified by the robot, click on about 20 of my videos. Click thumbs up on about 20 of my videos. You're on the notification squad. There you go. But you have to watch like a minute of the video. 60 seconds. Okay, there we go. Now, for those of you who did not see my, see, I have all these programs, all of these ideas that I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. I was going to tour, and people said no. People actually said no, don't tour. I'm at work. I can't come out and see you. I don't want to see you. Oh, okay. So they stopped the tour. Right? I can only say the stuff to the people who respond. I can't read people's minds who don't respond. So they said, no, don't do the tour. Okay, I won't. And at the time, I could have done the tour. I had plenty of money. I also, life was grand and blah, blah, blah. No. I said I was going to do the, I live in Nevada. Do you know all the stuff that goes on in Nevada? I said, on my Patreon, it says, the stuff that you're trying to donate to is for me to get better camera and all this sort of stuff. Well, the bottom has fallen out of YouTube itself. All the other YouTubers are raking at $7,000 a month on Patreon donations every month. I got, what, 16 people donate, half of them are donating $1. And well, I appreciate that. It's not going to accomplish any of the goals that I set on Patreon. Which includes a better camera so I can look at the sky, so I can see stuff that normal human beings can't see. And I see stuff all the time, but when I whip out my camera, can't see nothing. All right, can you all hear me? More questions. More questions. Oh. Wicked, wicked. You're gonna feel it. Yeah. More questions. What is this perched on? Stuff is. If you have not, please thumbs up the video. Thumbs up the video. Thank you all for the thumbs up so far. Oh, I have Super Chat. You could donate to me, actually. Super Chat is enabled because I'm such a fantastic... people were arguing with me that, oh, you have a really small channel. I'm like, I don't think you know the numbers on YouTube. So you remember... I don't know if I should talk about these people. You remember the two black women, Diamond and Silk, who were invited on stage with Trump? Okay, so their channel has 16 million views. This channel is rounding up to 13 million views. People don't understand who I am. They think I just started. They don't think I know anything. And then they actually don't look at my channel. I have over 2,200 videos. I have videos making money, and then I have videos not really making money, but I have thousands of them making a little bit of money, which is what you want, right? Let's say you start a clothing store. What do you put in the clothing store? Let's say you start a men's clothing store. What do you put in that clothing store? And I know you're going to say, I want to put formal suits, tuxedos. I want to put designer clothes. I want to put designer sportswear. Okay, they all cost $100 or more. One item will completely cover all the labor costs, the lights, and all the bills in one item. You'll go broke within a couple of months. Why? Because the stuff that really makes money in a clothing store is not the big ticket items, it's the underwear. You make your store, you fill your store with all of that stuff, and then you fill it, a whole section of just underwear, t-shirts, socks, belts. People buy that all day long. $20, $30, 30, 30, 30, 30, 20, 20, 20, 20, 30, 30, 30, 30. You don't have to sell one item. You can now sell hundreds of items. And then when they go buy the suit, it's a bonus. That's how businesses stay afloat. So now I have 2,000 and something videos. And, some of them make $1 in a month. Yeah, but it's 2,000. That's how it was before. But now this new robot is stopping all the videos from being watched. All of it, stopping it. So I'm not even making thousands of dollars. Phone shut off. Internet shut off. I'm borrowing Wi-Fi from somebody. Terrible, terrible stuff. It's the same thing twice. I test on this channel. I test. I have other channels where I don't test. It's the same thing over and over and over and over and over. You'll be getting lots of underwear and socks for Christmas. Yeah, because people are cheap. No, you probably need it. Uh, uh I buy designer underwears, and a certain person with four legs and a bunch of fur seems to I don't know, dine on them. They disappear, and we're the only two people in this, two beings in this house, and my designer underwear have disappeared, never to be heard from. Do I sell online like e-commerce? I've tried and tried and tried and tried, or I started and started and started, and I never did. I was thinking of what should I sell, and I just I have I'm so stressed out. Can I be honest with you for a second? I'm so stressed out that I can't think. So the only thing, I'm in automatic mode right now. I probably should have been live streaming every day. And tell you what, I'll come live stream again tonight, right? You know, in like 6 hours or so. Now, here's what you're gonna notice if I live stream during the day. People are gonna knock on my door, knock on my door. Do you have sugar? Do you have a cigarette? Did you hear that? The bell? Was somebody over here? Can you help me push my car? Yeah. I need to say no, right? I need to just say no. Get away from me. Yeah, Duke. I was thinking about going back to that. Actually, Duke, you read my mind. I'm thinking about talking about something very serious and scientific that the science has been all wrong, and they've had some discoveries that they've made about human beings. So I will be talking about human beings. Why I have been procrastinating, I don't know. I've written a script a little bit, done some research, written a script a little, done some research, asked a couple of questions to a couple of people over here. You all don't think I do that, I know. I have people who tell me, you don't do nothing, you just go read somebody's article. Oh, really? I'm not, what's her name? I'm not Diane Sawyer. I'm not, who's the real, what's the blonde who would always talk conspiracy and she'd badger her guest? Nancy Grace. Yeah, I very mildly say, I read your study about monkey development. In your third page, you mentioned that you didn't personally go there. What's the deal? You know? And then they'll tell me. Then I'll write a couple of notes down. And then I noticed some of my old videos. People were liking some of my old videos, which I thought, I'm supposed to be on a whitelist. I don't talk about anything even emotional. This live stream, let's try. Let's try. Tell me, do you see? This is offline. How am I offline? You know what? How am I doing? Tell me, do you see what I see? A star, shining very far. Do you see an ad? Do you see an ad? Now, give me a thumbs up if you see an ad. Do you see an ad? Do you see an ad? No, I got a no. I got one no. There's like 10 people watching me, or there was. No ads. Yeah, you said no. Let somebody else talk. Anybody else? Y'all see an ad? They might be in the ad. YouTube said the ad was no ad. Oh. Said the little drummer boy to the shepherd girl, do you hear what I hear? A song, I don't know the words. Hooah! Ha 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 ha! Hooah! Okay. More questions or discussions or topics. Give me a topic. Because I'm telling you. Questions, come on. Buy it, play it, own it. Technologic. Down, 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 down. Did I sell on eBay? No, eBay scares me. eBay seems like it's a bad deal for the seller. Because let's tell me if I'm wrong. I put up my shoes to sell on eBay. They charge me for putting up my shoes to sell on eBay. If I put a picture of my shoes to sell on eBay, they charge me for putting up a picture to sell my shoes on eBay. Then let's say somebody has an auction, or I do an auction, and then they buy the stuff, so then I pack my shoes that I sold on eBay, I send them off to the person, and then they pay through PayPal, which charges me to accept money from eBay. And then the person turns around and says, these are not shoes at all. This is a Star Wars Yoda picture. He is horrible. So then I cannot sell shoes on eBay anymore. Kimmel on child health care? I don't know anything about the child. Can I why am I like this? What? Did I do this? Okay, hold on. What's up, poopish? What's your poopish? What's your poopish? Oh, poopish. Your poopish, your poopish. Your poopish. Your poopy. Oh. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. It's here. The dream team is here. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. Yes. Oh. Hold on. Mm-hmm. Y'all can't laugh in my kitchen. Do you hear what I hear? It's supposed to go like that, right? Hello, how are you doing? I'm Shakaama. I'll be your host tonight. If you're just joining me, we're talking about... What are we talking about? eBay. We're talking about eBay. Yeah, so I think Amazon is the way to go to sell stuff, actually. You sell on eBay, Jay? Jay, tell me how to sell my knives, my kitchen knives on eBay? Tell me. Tell me. Tell me. Tell me why ain't nothing left to. I don't know any songs. I never pay attention. I got stuff to do. But I'm not doing my job. That's a no sale from the start, bruh. Okay, bruh. All right, bruh. Oh! If you're just joining me, make sure you thumbs up the live stream. I'm answering all and any questions right now. If you want to hear about the election, ask me about the election and what they're going to be doing. I do have information concerning that. My neighbor's little girl knocked on my door and said, "Can I play with your dog?" I said, I don't know what that actually means. He's a dog. He's not a kid. You know, she's a... What is your full-time job? This is my full-time job. Name what's on top of the refrigerator. What's on top of the refrigerator? You see, I have to show you the full picture. Okay. I enjoyed this so much. You can't see. I need to get this professionally done. So there's like $1,000 worth of stuff in here. A part of this is in there. So I enjoyed that so much. I asked to raffle it off, or not raffle it off, to do a big giveaway of all of that stuff all at once. I said I'll do it all at once, and I went on a shopping spree all over Las Vegas, everywhere. I went everywhere. And I put the basket together, and then of course I dealt with people who have absolutely no idea how to put a gift basket together. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. That is just superfluous information. When I went to try and do the giveaway for the basket, I got nothing. No response, nothing at all. Nothing. Nobody wanted to watch the video. I don't get it. $1,000 gift basket, not even 100 views on the video. What? And I had hoped it would get thousands and thousands of views because I was set last year in the fall. I was going to lead up to a grand basket of like $10,000. I was going to start doing like $100 baskets every week. But nobody watched the video, nothing. I don't get it. I just don't understand the people who watch me. $1,000. I said, share this video. If you don't share the video, there can't be people to partake in the basket giveaway, and we can't do the... So I never did the giveaway. Nobody watched the video. And there you go. Trifling people. I don't understand that. I don't need no basket. But I said, donate to my channel. You see the way my account is situated. My savings account is like this, you see, and then my checking account, and then I don't have any money. Oh, you don't have any money, but you're turning down $1,000 gift baskets, and you don't have the wherewithal to share the video to get the gift basket given away started. I don't get it. I don't get it. I was floored. I was astounded. But wait, there's more. When I did my video talking about if you all share this video, I'm going to start a fund to do a scholarship for little black boys to go to go into engineering and science in college, full ride. And I actually called around to all of the colleges and I said, oh, that would be fantastic and we can help you and we can do this. Video didn't get 300 views. I am at a miss. I am at a loss. I don't get it. But wait, there's more. I said share this video and I will start a fund and get angel investors and business experts to give you free advice to start your business. And I'm going to start in one city, and then if I'm successful in that city, I will try and go nationwide with it. Not even 200 views. I don't get it. I am astounded. I don't get it. I'm at a loss. And my alien video did fantastic. My Supreme Court case video did fantastic. That's about it. I had some Bill Cosby videos, some Obama videos. They did well. They did okay. That's about it, though. The alien video did fantastic. I should have just kept doing alien videos and screw the people. But I had so much fun putting the basket together. I was like, oh my God, if these people share the video and we could do giveaways every single week leading up to Christmas to get a $10,000 basket. Nope. I can't be bothered. I don't have a Twitter account. Make a Twitter account. What is your problem? What is your I don't get people. I don't get people. I just don't get it. And here's what I don't get. You ready? Other channels do that. They get thousands and thousands. We're giving away a microphone. Oh my God. People bust at the seams. There's bubble bath, candles, socks, a name brand t-shirt that I made myself. Cost me $30, $40 that I made. Made? You know what that word means? Made? Buy it, gotta go person. You need that started business. Well, too late now. I mean, the channel's dead. I don't know if you've seen this. People don't want a thumbs up. One guy said, I'm very particular about the videos I thumbs up. I said, I don't think you know what thumbs up means. I'm telling you, you are clueless as to what thumbs up means. It doesn't mean what you think it means. It does not mean that you like the video. It doesn't mean that at all. All it means is a number on a chart that says this person watched the video. That's it. That's it. That's all it means. Doesn't mean you like the video. Doesn't mean you agree with the video. Nobody's going to come and ask you about the video. Nothing. It doesn't even mean that the video is excellent. Because let me tell you, there are trash, garbage videos with thousands of thumbs up on them. Why? It just means that you saw the video. That's all it means. Caught in a landslide, no escape to reality. Open your eyes. Look up to the skies and See, I'm just a poor YouTuber. Oh, that went well. I need some water or something. You know what I'm saying, Vern? All right. What people gotta go. Are y'all going to bed? Where are y'all? Y'all in the United States or are you overseas? Tell me now. Because it's easy come, easy go. Little high, little low. Take me where the wind blows. Nothing really matters. Michigan. LA, you're with me. What you doing up at so late, Mr. LA? What you doing up so early, Michigan? To me, Mama just killed my channel. Put quality videos on YouTube. Got destroyed by all these social justice warriors. Mama, life has just begun. But now I've caught it all and thrown it all away. Casting my pearls before swine. Ooh. Didn't mean to make you cry. Working on eBay. Okay, tell me about eBay. You think it's so fantastic. I guess my singing is just driving people away. Tell me about eBay. It's so fantastic. Fighting to start my day. Michigan. Did you drink coffee? I hear it does wonders for people. Do videos with other YouTubers. They said no. They say, no, thank you. No. I got 2 jobs. And I got to be there at 8:30 a.m. and get out at 7 a.m. to the next day. Oog. Get exposed, Shakaama. I'm exposed. I'm exposed as exposed can be. I have 13 million views. Y'all think I know y'all think I'm small time. I'm targeted, that's all. I'm censored. And my subs are older. How old is everybody? And don't think it actually matters. I'm just asking for a number. How old is everybody? I'm assuming all of y'all are over 30. I see a little silhouette of a man. Scaramouche, Scaramouche, do you see the fandango? Oh no, I thought that was you saying 18. I was like, wait, 18? 28? What? Duke, you should be thumbsing up all of my stuff and get on my notifications. Please thumbs up this live stream. So the robot can say, oh, maybe he's not terrible. Because my subscribers do not understand that thumbing up, I don't understand. You know, when I did a video with my neighbor, we call her Grandma. She's not my actual grandma. Hello, Grant. How you doing? I recognize your icon. Yeah, the Republican. what I wanted to really say is the Republicans did more in. I don't think it was the Democrats at all. Uh, if you notice, none of the liberal outlet media was actually talking about it at first. At first, they were like, "What? Huh? I think this is okay." Here's something I did not say. I'm sorry. Here's something. Here is the smoking gun that I did not mention earlier. They found some women who said that they had been approached by Republicans and media to say that Moore did such and so to them. Hold on, that's not all. They were the women who said the same thing, and this time it was President Trump. They did not go along with it, hence the coming out and confessing to it. Okay, George. Oh. I see a little silhouette of a... Thank you, Grant. Thank you, Grant. I appreciate that. You do know I'm going to get like $1 of that. Thank you, Grant. See, Grant knows how it's done. There you go. So that's the breaking news, that the women came forward and said that they were approached by media outlets and the Republicans to do more in, and they refused. The other people apparently did not refuse. I'm sorry. Oh, and it puts a little thing. Oh, YouTube really is up on right? It's up on that stuff. It's just so, and here's the deal. When you start looking into the man, this Grant, Judge Grant. Oh my God, Grant. Judge Roy Moore. When you start looking into the judge, you find out that he's the real McCoy. He's the one that you really eventually want to run for president, because Trump is trying to do some stuff, but you can tell that Trump is being held back. I think Roy Moore in a White House would be unleashed on Washington. And that's why they don't want him to be in the Senate. They don't want him there. The Republicans, not the Democrats, the Republicans don't want him. President Trump wants him there. He needs more people to side with him. Are you telling me we're dealing with dirty politicians? Yes, we are dealing. Can you believe? I need that. Who was it? Gold and silk? Who's the two black women? Silver and gold? What is it? Gold and silk something? What is it? Something. Something and something. I need a hype man. Hey, come here. Come here. Anubis. Oh my God. Anubis. How you gonna be a guard dog? You won't even... Anubis! You better wake up or I'm gonna come over there. Come here. What is up with you? Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. I know it's cold. Come here. You got fur on. I don't have fur. Come here, please. Anubis, come here. Come here. I know it's cold. Come here, buddy. Come here, buddy. Come here, baby. Come here. You know, you're too smart for your own good. You need to stretch. Go ahead, do your doggy stretch, your doggy yoga. Oh, come here, buddy. Go. Oh. Put your left foot. There you go, buddy. I'm right here, see? Watch out, Bocho. All right. I got you. I wouldn't drop you. Ugh. That was like pulling teeth. I'm assuming that saying means pulling teeth is hard. Okay, so next question. Next topic. Next question. By the way, my microwave is not dirty. That's rust. It was given to me like that. But it's like super huge. You could put a turkey in it. Saturday morning, get out of bed. Y'all can't curse on my live stream. Y'all gonna get me banned on YouTube for real. What's that goodwill? You know, I have, get this, so I have this friend who is a I don't know if I should tell you all this. I have this friend who's a taxi cab driver. He supposedly makes $1,000 a week. He's supposed to. He doesn't because he's into this, not and the other. He lives in Vegas, so he's into gambling. But he is a Goodwill aficionado. He'll come and get me and say, "Come on, there's a sale at Goodwill. We gotta go there now." And I'm all like, "A sale at Goodwill? Isn't it cheap to begin with?" Yeah, we let him stay with us, and he had some problems with people with this, So that came out in all sorts of strange behavioral problems, such as I'm on my computer one night in the living room. He loves to drink, and he doesn't drink just a little bit. I mean, he just gets completely obliterated, right? Right, you got it, Sylvia G, you got it. So I'm on my computer, nerd that I am. I don't know if this is something I should tell you, but I'm going to tell you anyway. So he comes out of the room, and he goes, "All right, Shakaama, come at me." Guys, what do you think what was going on? Take a wild guess. Let's see, can any of you all guess? I froze again? Oh no, there we go. Take a wild guess what was going on with him. And he says, "Come on, Shakaama." Come on, this is interaction. Yeah, come at me, but there was something in particular going on with him. He was drunk, plastered. He was drunk, plastered, but there was something in particular going on with him. I don't really fight. I don't really fight because I don't have to fight because I'm huge. Can anybody guess? Anybody? Somebody? There's 7 of you in here. No, now 6. He's gonna miss the story of a lifetime. Can any of y'all take a wild guess? Where was the 18-year-old? I don't know. You're on the right track. I don't know. I don't think so. He's married. However, you're on the right track. Duke is 18. Yeah. What do you think was in particular going on with him? That made me run from the living room. No. I don't know what he was on. Anyway, so I will tell you since none of y'all really guessed. Okay, so I'm at my computer. He is plastered. And he comes out and says, "All right, Shaka, come at me." I look up from my computer, and this dude doesn't have a stitch of clothing anywhere on him. I was like, what the? Oh, white people. What the? I was like, what the? What? Oh my God. So I ran to my other friend. I said, come get your friend. I don't know I don't know what's going on. Oh my God. Oh man. So apparently the story goes, the way he told me, he was jumped by my kind. So ever since then, he hates my kind, right? Okay, so that's the story, right? I go, okay. Well, my other friend then filled in all of the details of the story. What really happened was, he was plastered out of his mind again, right? And he was walking across the railroad tracks, okay, at 3 o'clock in the morning on the bad side of town. And they weren't my kind. They were actually Hispanic. What? Thinking he was a tree? Oh, he must have been on some good stuff. Oh. Is that prevalent? I'm not supposed to talk about this, but is that prevalent? That particular acronym? That's the weirdest thing that's happened to me. Actually, that's not the weirdest thing, but I'm not going to talk about the weirdest thing. What? I don't know what. You know, I learned English out of a book, so some of the stuff that you all say, especially when you say slang stuff, I don't understand at all. Saturday morning, get out of bed. You know, I have a computer sitting in front of me. Okay, just so you know, we folk, you know what I'm talking about, only 10% of you are actually subscribed to me. 90% are the other people. So, I haven't got a lot of support, so I'm assuming it's you people. Oh, that's what he wanted to be Greco-Roman with me? I actually wrestled in high school. He wouldn't have lasted. Oh, oh. Oh, God. I need my abs from those days. I could climb a rope to the ceiling of the gym without using my legs. I could just go whoop, boop, 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 boop. My legs straight out. Straight out, I'm telling you. Saturday morning. Isn't she lovely? Isn't she wonderful? I don't know the words. He wrote that about his daughter being born, something like that, right? If you have not, please thumbs up the live stream. If you have not, please thumbs up the live stream. Show your support so more people, so you can overcome the robot. If I fall off of this stool, it's gonna be hell. If I fall off this, yes, I'm making more videos on. What did I do? Did I turn it down? Thank you all for the thumbs up. Thank you all for the thumbs up. You know, this is very enlightening. When you all say stuff, YouTube holds it for me to look at, so I get to see what YouTube is offended by. Yeah, we'll be doing lots and lots and lots of videos on finance. Bye, Jay. Good night, Jay. Jay, did you thumbs up the live stream? I hope you did. Good night, bruh. He's just a boy. Lonely one, a young soul, broken hearted, traveling down the rigid road of life, using pharmaceutical extractions to find the paradise. Finds the high but comes down feeling low. Gets down on their knees and starts to pray, looking up to Shakaama for the answer. They get the notification, but don't click on the video. You will know. Troubled heart, you'll know. Problems have solutions, and trust and I will show. Oh, you will know. Troubled heart, you'll know. Almost every life has reason, for I make no money on YouTube. Whoa! I mess up songs 'cause I'm depressed, as much as I can be depressed. Can I just take this? and put it on my nice expensive pants. Alright, there we go. Put that back. Alright, and that thing is freezing. Freezing! You hear me? It's cold. The stuff that I do for you people. And by you people, I mean you, everybody who's not me. Okay. You've been shadow banned, you can't... You've been shadow banned? What do you mean you've been shadow banned? What does that mean? Who's Margie? Did you guys really weigh your... Naked? No! We were young teenagers, and they're not going to weigh us like that. Oh, marriage? No, I don't turn on the heater because the heater goes, wah! I don't know what that's about. Yeah, I should have been doing this a long time ago. If you just joined me, please thumbs up the live stream so more people can get in here, and we could get it. We could get it really live, right? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking. So y'all like my? I got this professionally done by a friend. The shave. He like cut my. I hope he. I said, dude, don't cut my ear. He was all cutting up here. I was like, don't cut my ear. I will get up and stomp a mud hole in you. What does that mean? Stomp a mud hole in you? What is that? Thank you, George. Thank you so much. You like the beard? Well, you see, the way my beard is set up, the way my beard is set up, it's I have a savings account and a checking account. Oh. Thank you, everybody. Thank you so much. 3 people didn't like my stream. They thumbs me down. I don't know what that's about. I mean, I'm not even talking about anything even remotely. First of all, it's not even my opinion. I'm just reporting what's happened. Does anybody want me to go back over what the bombshell of the evening in Alabama voting? Did some people just join me? Sylvia G, you went out and in, right? I mean, guys, it's cold. It's cold. I'm sorry, Anubis. Push your poopish. Well, someone else so broken hearted, traveling down the rigid road of life. Try some pharmaceutical extractions to find paradise. Finds a high but comes down feeling lower. Gets down on their knees and starts to pray, looking up to heaven for the answer. They hear a voice that says, you will know. Trouble heart, you'll know. Problems have solutions. trust and I will show. What happened now? Who? What? What, Sylvia? Talks amongst yourself. Cynthia? For I made it so. Hey, hey, hey. I thought I'd be more positive. You're like, this is my positive hat. Oh. Whoa, you will know. What is his name? The Happy Loner. This is a family show. You can't curse. I have no idea what's going on. Suddenly my live stream. Anyway, let's go back over the election. Now, so. Do I look hood now? Do your dance, do your dance. Pistols at dawn, okay. Hey! Okay, election. Alabama, the place. Republican, Roy Moore. Democrat, Jim Jones. No, what was it? What's his name? Doug Jones. Excuse me, Dougie Fresh. Yes. Have you seen two fellas spawning on the mic to running on the mic and don't mic right? That's right. That's not polite. Oh. Does he actually do that with his voice? I know it's beatboxing, but it sounds like he's scratching on the wheels of steel, if you know what I mean. Oh, I'm supposed to be using my, Okay, the election. Alabama. Roy Moore, Republican. Doug Jones, Democrat. Jiggy jiggy jig, Inspector Gadget. Diggy diggy dig dig dig. Diggy diggy dig, Inspector Gadget. Diggy 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 dig. Go, gadget, go. Ba-doo-ba-doo, boop, 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 boop. The concert was over in Carnegie Hall. The maestro took bow after bow. He said, my dear friends, I have given my all. I'm sorry, it's all over now. When from the balcony way up high, there suddenly came a mournful cry. Oh, Mr. Paganini, please play my Rhapsody. Okay, the election. The election. So, all polls, okay, not all polls. The polls that I trusted and that I was looking at, and that a lot of the conservative pundits were looking at, which they wanted to get a real, live, and honest look at the poll, the Alabama. showed that Roy Moore, the Republican, was going to win hands down. No, I mean 2-1 almost, right? And to give you an idea, Trump won 1 million votes in Alabama to Hillary's 700,000. Jeff Sessions, when he went up for his seat, he won 1 million votes to the Democrats' 700,000 votes. They were projecting Roy Moore to win by 1.2 million votes to this Democrat, Doug Jones, 600,000. So 2-1. The voting system in Alabama is electronic. It printed out the results on paper, and it said that Doug Jones won 670,000 votes to Roy Moore's 650,000. Now, the Secretary of State called both parties and said, oh, this is not called at all. So the election is not over. We're still going to count everything. If, in fact, the election is close, as it seems to be, which was 0.5%, it will mandate a recount of all the votes. And they said that process would take weeks to figure out. So this is going to keep going. What? Now, here's the bombshell to all of that. Some women came forward and said that they had been approached by politicians, Republican politicians, and by news media outlets to go after Roy Moore. Women came forward also and said that they were approached by Republicans and media outlets to say that they have been something have happened between them and Trump. So now that casts a light on all of this stuff. Now, as far as we know, my sources indicate that all the women talking about Roy Moore were lying. Period. The ones accusing Trump have all been debunked as well. Trump's lawyer says that Trump used to get at least about 200 different women coming after him each and every month. He's a billionaire. It's an easy thing. Yeah. All right, Sylvia G, thank you for listening. Please, for the people who just joined, thumbs up the stream. Do y'all have any questions about anything else? that if I get some more information about the election and I so deem it so, only 7 people watching. What are you talking about? Versus what? 1 or 2 people watching? Have you checked out live streams lately? The only live streams I get, really, it's either the super popular people get, super duper popular people get like 100 or 200 at a time. The cartoons get 100 to 200 people. So, my stream has gotten up to 15 people watching. No, 20 people watching at a time. I have 7 watching. That's not 7 views. Stay with me. Stay with me. Stay with me, brother. 7 watching now. That means there's 6 more people than you watching. Watching. My God. The picture on my lovely camera has me looking just dapper. I'm a dapper Dan man. What happened? I cannot answer that question. Next question. Next question. What do I have in my pockets? Somebody gave me this. How do you make... Supposedly it's good for you? Does it have instructions? Oh, directions. That's fantastic. These directions are fantastic. Let me just rip the entire everything out. Are these supposed to be really good for you? Add 1 cup of boiling water to the contents of the package. Stir until dissolved for at least 2 minutes. Add 1 cup cold water. Chill until set. So it just needs water? Ugh. Yeah, is gelatin good for you? I heard a rumor that it was, but that could be, you know, propaganda-ish. Oh my God. The happy loner can count. Let everybody, the happy loner can count. Thank you. That's good. Math is important. Too much sugar? Does it have sugar? It only has 18 grams, sir. 18 grams, I tell you. Has no fiber. It has protein. And it has 0 of everything else. Vitamin-wise, I mean. And my neighbor gave me pickled beets. Supposedly it's gooding. She called me big fella. Alright, big fella. You know you can't fit in those jeans, big fella. Y'all know that guy? Big fella, you know. I need to do some reaction videos of that guy. Oh my God, I love him. Oh, man. All right, big fella, you know you haven't... I'm 6'2". I can see over my fridge. Going up on a Tuesday. I hang off my bed. Am I vegan? What the? I'm 240. 8.5 inches. I'm joking. 12. I'm not making money on the Bitcoin craze. No, because I ain't got no money to begin with. You know you need money to make money, right? You see the way my account is set up. I got my savings and my checking. Okay, the happy loner. I've been, my phone is turned off. My internet is turned off. Boy. I don't know what boy means, but I hear people, they point with their hand and go, boy. What does it mean? Somebody tell me. Somebody. Duke, I know you know it. Yeah, Duke, what does boy mean? What does boy mean? I have a Hawaiian friend who was making fun of Filipino people. Oh my God. A dog? You're supposed to protect me. What was that sound? Anubis. Anubis is tired or something. How does an intelligent guy like you let all of this happen? Well, you see, what had happened was YouTube has basically banned me, and it's slowly draining my income down to nothing. That's side A. Side B, my subscribers now. Okay, y'all got to be hearing this. Okay, what was I saying? Side B, YouTube has now really focused on the subscriber to the point where the subscriber is king and the subscriber is not very good, right? Oh, Jesus! Oh, dude, what? Why is it go? What? And that is and that is how you destroy $700. What was I gonna do? What was I doing? What was I doing? Why was I getting up anyway? I'll sit down and... Okay, so I would think unintelligent person like you would have a backup plan. I'm bored. Ask me questions, sir, Mr. Loner, sir. What was I doing before I was so rudely interrupted by me touching the cord, which then dragged down the tripod and the camera? Do I got a little dimple? Little bit? What happened? Y'all are going too fast for me. Saturday morning. Questions. Ask me questions. Come on. This is a live stream. Y'all want to... I'm hearing stuff in my house. Apparently these ghosts didn't go nowhere. So y'all are wrong and y'all made me talk to the ghost and I'm not forgetting because I'm old. I'm forgetting because there's some stupid friggin' sounds up in here and the dog is not doing nothing. I don't know why the dog is so tired. It better be the cold. I mean it's cold. Now that you mention it. Okay, so questions about the elections. I swear to God, something just poked me in my back. That's not the cold. Something just poked me in my back. What the? And I'm not even cold in that section of my. I keep seeing hands on the screen, and they're going like this. I don't have one, Leonard. I was hoping my neighbors would come to my rescue. Should anything like that happen, you know what I'm saying? Y'all keep wanting to explain this stuff away. I live by myself with my dog. I should not hear footsteps. I should not hear seance, huh? I told you one of my neighbors said she was a one of those kind of women. Which is funny, she's really close to this choir singing woman across the street. There's a logical okay, you explain the logical explanations. The camera went completely off. I mean, completely. Explain that one, Mr. Logical Explanation. Can I do this? Loner guy, why do you keep saying how many people are watching? Leonard, I ain't messing with nobody casting no spells. I don't do spells personally. I do curses. And I only do curses if I'm like really mad. I mean really mad, like they did something really... The cold turn. Okay, first of all, I'm sitting... You would have seen me reach to the camera. I only know how to do curses. I ain't done nothing else. That's because of my personal situation. If you're just joining me, please thumbs up the live stream. That's the thumb that's going this way, not the thumb going that way, okay? I know some of you all are a little bit... Woohoo! No healing? I've never been in love in my life. I've never known love, never heard about love, never been exposed to love. So how can I do anything concerning love? Joy. Tell us the history of African contributions to America. Well, that is vast. But you have to have a starting point. You see the way my account is set up. I have a savings and a checking. My weird videos? What weird videos? Give me an example of a weird video. Saturday morning, wake out of bed. I'm gonna sing with a bunch of flourishes so you think I can see. Yeah. I'm making fun of certain people. The kid game? That was, what was that? I might do that since this live stream is working so fast. I mean, it's fantastic, huh? We've been here almost 3 hours. Loner is such a... You're bad at parties, right? Leonard, the informative ones with the creepy background. What? Name one. Tell us some history. Loner is mean. That's the history. I said you wanna be starting something. You got to be starting something. Said you wanna be starting something. Loner starting something. How to get over. Oh, what's in my pocket? Oh, okay. Yes, being honest is mean. Of course, being honest is mean. Have you ever dated a woman, Loner? And she turns to you and says, does this skirt make me look fat? And Loner is gonna say, well, hell yeah, that makes you look fat. I mean, can you look at that? First of all, that's a yellow skirt, and it makes you look like you are the sun. About as big as one, too. Tell us about the old African king and queen on gold thorns. Oh, well, that sounds sounds terrible. Gold thorns. I don't know what to say about that. I mean, it sounds painful. Who would want to sit on gold thorns? You know what I'm saying? I mean, you can have not thorns, royal chairs. You mean thrones? Okay, so when the Europeans rediscovered Africa, did you hear the word I said? I said rediscovered Africa. Rediscovered Africa. They had already discovered Africa because they were Africans themselves. We need to change that word, Africa. It's not the proper word. But I forgot the word. When the Europeans rediscovered Africa, they encountered kings and queens living in palaces and in vast empire, just vast empires. I don't think you all know. Europe is like this big. Africa takes up a lot of the world. Actually, I know that your maps make it look like, oh, South America is like this, Africa is like this, and then Europe is like this. Okay, actually, Europe is like this, and Africa is like this, right? So, when we talk about African empires, they spanned the entire size of what is called Europe, which is actually supposed to be called Near Asia. They're all a part of Asia. Asiatic men, right? They had vast riches that nobody in Europe could even dream of. And then they encountered them wearing just tons of gold. I mean, just everywhere gold, right? And so, being jealous, they set upon them, and they first adopted all of their culture and styles of royalty, all of their trappings of royalty, including the jaguar collars that the royals wear around their neck, the colors that were very rare and hard to make in Europe, but not in other places. Well, I don't know. I can't read these. Okay, so like, if you ever see a picture of like the old royal, okay, you see the white part of my hoodie here, and it would have the black dots. That's the leopard skin, right? Even the common tie that men wear today for business, now it's considered dressing up, came from the Africans, bled over into the Near East, which we call the Middle East. We call it the Middle East. Well, If the Middle East is the Middle East, what is Europe? It's the Near East. They're all supposed to be Asian, all of them. Everybody outside of Africa. Everybody outside of Africa. So if you see on the royal pictures, they'll have a thing that'll come down here, and it's white with black spots on it. That's the leopard skin of the... and they all, in the... especially in Ghana, they had a gold royal crown. So all the crown jewels come from African royalty, right? Borbodor? Borbodor? Okay. Can I cite the source of my history that I learned in college? Is it supposed to be Bora Bora? All of y'all are funny. Uh, Babylon? What? I don't know. Continue about the history. Okay, so after many empires had come and gone, come and gone, come and gone. And the way the Africans treated each other was nowhere near like it was Borodor. Okay, so during the Empire Age of Africa, the world was pretty much young. So there was nothing established outside of Africa. Nothing. All of that stuff about the Incas and the Aztecs and the Maya, that's all recent history, comparatively. So thousands of years ago, Africa had empires rise and fall, rise and fall, rise and fall. So we had empires, and of course, European historians will never tell you about the palaces and the empires and the cities. So now they keep pretending that the Africans weren't technologically advanced, which is ridiculous. Let me repeat this. Africa had empires rise and fall, rise and fall, rise and fall, rise and fall. They had palaces. Egypt, which was African, founded by Africans, and it was the whole reason that the Europeans are so keen on Egypt being having some sort of European influence is because Egypt was the first culture in Africa that they came across. And why was Egypt considered a culture? Because Egypt was so rich in food that they can have a diversity of professions. They no longer had to dedicate 90% of the population to farming. Farming in Egypt was a very small percentage of the population. Small, tiny. Why? Because it was so rich, and the Nile would flood, and it was just so rich. You could spit in an enzyme, and your spit could grow a plant. It was just ridiculous. So they didn't need a whole bunch of. So all of those other people in Egypt had time to go do other stuff, including artistry, philosophy, astronomy, sciences, math. Pi is written on a temple in Egypt that's thousands of years old. That is thousands of years before anything happened in Greece and Rome. Okay? Now, I just did a video talking about the origins of the pale skin. How did they get pale? And that is only 4,000 years. 4,000 years. That's it. And I kept saying that the Europeans are a brand new race. And they are. They're brand new. Everything. And it's not just Europeans. It's also the Middle Easterns and the Asians. All brand new. All of that is all brand new. Africa is ancient. Ancient. It is just vastly old. And there's a lot of stuff in Africa that they can't explain, won't even bother explaining. No, Egypt wasn't multicultural until the Hittites came, which is like what, 2,000 years? 2,000 years? What was it? Go look up the Hittites. Those were the first invaders. Before the Hittites, nobody invaded. Why? They couldn't. But once the Hittites invaded, it was back to 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 back. Why? Because nowhere else in the rest of the entire planet was there a Nile that flooded and made it useless for 90% of the population to do farming. Didn't exist. Life was excruciatingly hard everywhere else. Egypt was the land of milk and honey. I don't know if you've been to these areas that people call that's supposed to be the land of milk and honey. Doesn't exist, didn't exist, never existed. There was no place outside of Egypt or Africa, period, where there was a land of milk and honey. Didn't exist. It's a lie. You understand what I'm saying here? Land of milk and honey, only in Africa. Only in Africa. And there's more places than just Egypt that are like that, or that were like that. So all of this stuff about Arabs and all that, that's all recent. And I mean recent. Arabs came to Egypt in about 600 AD. 600. And they swept all across northern Africa. Hannibal, African. Sorry, I can't see. Okay, so any other questions? Questions about the election? And how do I know this? In college, they didn't teach us this. In college, they taught us all sorts of stuff. Like they were saying stuff like, Cleopatra was white. Got up and dropped the class. Cleopatra was not white. Cleopatra was the granddaughter of what's his name, right? The general. Was it Mark Antony? I don't know. She was the granddaughter. Okay, hold on. He wasn't white. To begin with, he wasn't white. This is it is mind-boggling how much disinformation that there is. So he wasn't white anyway. Maybe he wasn't Bantu, but he wasn't white by any stretch of the imagination. And a lot of those people get very upset in that area. Greece, Macedonia. I'm not Greek. I'm not European at all. Not even close. Alexander the Great. No, he's not Greek. Macedonian. No, he's not blonde-haired and blue-eyed. Never was. We're not blonde-haired and blue-eyed. The Greeks keep trying to claim Alexander the Great when in fact he was not Greek, not even a little bit. And they will go to blows over that. So anyway, General, they finally conquer Egypt. This is not anything of their doing, right? Everybody says, oh, the Greeks conquered Egypt. No, the Greeks didn't conquer Egypt. Egypt was always conquered. Remember? Hittites. Boom, 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 boom. Invasion, invasion, invasion. Why? Because that's the land of milk and honey. Why work so hard in your desert to try and have a farm when you can gather every man that you lay eyes on and say, come with me, we're going to go take Egypt. You don't have to farm at all. You can have one of your brothers farm and feed your entire clan. And in fact, he'll have so much food, he can feed your entire neighborhood. Just one guy. By the time Cleopatra came, the royal house reverted back to Egyptian, not Macedonian. So not only was she not white, she wasn't even light skinned. She wasn't even a red bone. She wasn't even a high yellow. Always doing it anyway. Hittite. They spelled it correctly. Hitite. Hittite. Hit, H-I-T, ite, I-T-E. What about Istanbul, Constantinople? What? Okay, I was saying, in college I had an independent group, right? We were a pro-African group. And we would buy books and study them ourselves. We had an independent study all by ourselves. No professor was over it. We just did this ourselves. We would read a book every week or so. And so these books, of course, were college level books with accurate history in them. And of course, the Europeans always say, "Oh, that's an Egyptologist." They're pro Egyptology. They're pro African. What? Versus what? Egyptologists being pro European? That doesn't make sense. You're making no sense. Yeah. If you're new to the stream, please give us a thumbs up to help out the stream. Uh, yeah. It's One of the historians, one of the European historians, called out the other historians. He says, everything's false, everything's fake and false, and they're trying to do this for the longest time in the United States. They quoted Egyptian history accurately, that Egypt was the place of the black man for the longest time. I can show you pictures, or I can have you look them up. I can have you look them up. Do 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 do. Okay, type this in. Egypt, Negro advertisement 1920. Egypt, Negro advertisement 1920. On Google, and then go to the images, and then look through the images. Y'all got it? Tell me when you got it. Egypt, Negro advertisement 1920. Saturday morning, I woke out of bed. Yes, loner. You're correct. I don't know why that flagged you. If you're just joining us, please thumbs up the stream. I know there's like 3 of you who are coming in and out. Thank you all for thumbsing up so far. So anyway, you type that in, go to Google Images, and you will see, you can just click on all of the images in there, and it'll show you what they thought of Egypt back in the day. And it was a high consternation because they did not want, here was the problem that they had. They did not want to give credit at all to Africans or Africans born in America. So they devised a way to completely erase Egyptian history and African history and say that it was white. I had a white roommate who said that he read that Egypt was founded by Irish people. I don't even know how you wrap your brain around that. Is that crazy? That's crazy. Now, and here's what's really funny is that they can't deny in the Sudan. There are pyramids. Oh, look, lo and behold, there are pyramids all over Africa. All over Africa. Not just Egypt. Egypt had the largest ones, but there are pyramids nonetheless. And they use the pyramids exactly the same way. They were never tombs. There may be tombs near the pyramids, but the pyramids themselves were never tombs. This is all over Africa. Hey, Grant, you're back. Welcome back, Grant. Just slip out the bus, Gus. I'm making new plans, Sam. Don't need to be coy, Roy. Just listen to me. Hop on the bus, Gus. Don't need to discuss much. I don't know how the rest goes. Any other questiones? The happy loner is Googling stuff, right? Okay. Any other questions? Questions? Still going? Questions? Make sure you thumbs up the stream. Thumbing. Thumbing. Especially women. I was hitting on this woman of my persuasion, and she said, "That's cute. I have a granddaughter your age." Not daughter, granddaughter. Any political questions? Any questions about the elections last night and or not? Well, is it still the? It's the same night. So any of the election tonight? A good old Alabama. Alabama. I don't know any songs about Alabama. I called it Obama earlier. Welcome to the stream. Please click the like button, and you can ask any question. You can answer questions too. Roy Moore looks fantastic if you hear him speak. I'm sure you saw pictures that the mainstream media put out, who do not have Roy Moore's best interest at heart. The bombshell, of course, is that women came forward that said that the Republican politicians and the mainstream media approached them to say false allegations against... Against Roy Moore and President Trump. Why does it keep doing that? Doctors once said cigarettes were good for you. They were paid to say that. I'm not being paid to say this. Anything to say. If you're just new joining, please thumbs up the video. It doesn't mean that you like me. Although, I mean, look at me. I'm tired. What is this? Oh, I'm changing colors. That's so annoying. Ugh. Okay, we're going to stop the stream. We'll come back later. I only sleep for 4 hours, mind you, so but I won't come back in 4 hours. I'll allow you all to get some rest yourself and take a shower, eat one meal. I'm I'm kidding. Right, you know that, right? Okay, thank you all for watching. Fantastic. How do I do this? It's been a pleasure.